Lion stands, tell them man we are not afraid. Fire blaze, where I come from, I say we renegade. It's 96 degrees, yeah, in the friggin' shade. And the streets are blaze, man who have the elevate.
My people want peace, so we fight here for freedom. One fist multiplied to a whole coliseum. We out here marching in the streets for a reason. It's see 'em on, take 'em off season. Yeah,
it's that King T on a hot beat of a dope track in the studio. Then to the stage, they so amazed, then fire blaze to another show. Prosperity, charity, come together, then world relief. CMR, then world peace, all the things that should be.
Through the mist, I rise like a phoenix. Souljah Bless, roll with Jaja now, and I mean it. Fire, them already see the way how we scheming. CMR to the top floor, no ceiling.
Yeah, top floor need a ring like Illuminati. Chop the beat, sauce it up like some teriyaki. We the gods, we the movement, trendsetter music, teachers of the art, Mr. Miyagi.
We come together, the universe is now unified. So sick of the police and the reasons of their genocide. We march the streets and we feel the mace they spray in our eyes. We fight for freedom and we'll fight until the day we die.
I wake up living, seeing my life. I'm human, but I'm trying to get it right. A movie by the end of the night. I'll do this for the rest of my life. I wake up living, seeing my life. I'm human, but I'm trying to get it right. A movie by the end of the night. I'll do this for the rest of my life.
You know I'll do this for the rest of my life. Yeah, seeing more life. Yeah.
Watch ya, my people stand up for freedom. Find out how we dealing. Knee on the neck of the demon. We here to clean up the season. Them are wicked without reason. So they got up, we keep it. No way for them to creep in. See my life, we mean it.
You can reach on my altitude morning afternoon. Let me down at the tomb. See them all gone national, factual. No cap beating on my thorax. Here go again, ain't gonna hold that. Just heard it today, it's throwback. Couldn't tell to wave with the flow wet. Doors open a blaze and we gon' win.
For all of my people, I'm praying. Please get away, I ain't playing. Winning in life, I'm just saying. How could you ever betray them? Thinking of all of the times the haters were happy to see us in struggle. Now we on top of the world, we taking their hate and busting their bubble.
I wake up living, seeing my life. I'm human, but I'm trying to get it right. A movie by the end of the night. I'll do this for the rest of my life. I wake up living, seeing my life. I'm human, but I'm trying to get it right. A movie by the end of the night. I'll do this for the rest of my life.
I can't wait till you get back in the studio.
You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Know when to walk away.
Hey,
know when to run. You got to count your dub plates before you touch the turntables.
And
if you run out of big tunes, that means your sound is done.
Oh my goodness.
You got to know when to hold 'em.
Definitely
No.
not the original singer there.
Peace, and more peace. What's going on, everybody, man? You are back with us, man. We are the Hot Mango Seed Podcast, back for episode number 9. I'm LaRue. To my left, the international botanist, the one and only Rob Raider.
And again, hello, world.
To my right, the VI massive Souljah Bless.
You don't already know, Souljah Bless, never stress.
The super producer to the right of Souljah Bless, Henny Skywalker.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do.
And on the very end, the one and only King T.
Yo, I ain't never going away. It is the original. Have no fear, the king is here.
He's back. We're back, man.
sir.
What's going on, people, man? Another blessed day.
Yes.
Another blessed day. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody feeling? We just had the mental health. How's everybody's mental health right now?
It's good.
In a good spot, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Spot.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I think morale is at an all-time high.
It's at a high.
CMR crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who we are, like everybody here, like everything is at an all-time high. Like, you know what I mean? The morale is good, everything is good, so life is blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. And with the world being as crazy as it is, it's not easy to keep that level of good motivation. But, you know, having you guys, you know, to talk to and go through all this craziness with, man, I'm always on a ready, go up, motivated mode, man.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
we blessed.
Respect.
We blessed.
We are blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I wasn't blessed with. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. All right,
Story
listen.
time, 2K.
So I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, but don't judge me. So I was in the shower, and I was singing along with the song, and I know anybody else feel this, right? I was singing so good in my mind. I said, I'm ready for the instrumental.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So when I had went and put on the instrumental, it was a humbling experience. Like, have you ever? No, when you're singing along to a song and it's up loud, you feel like you're hitting.
You got those notes. Oh yeah. You locked in. Like you feel like
Some
you're
people
locked in.
end up
Yeah.
sounding like JJ Redfish legs.
Like you can be a background singer for whoever's singing on whoever you're following. Like that's what you feel like.
If they'd have to turn my mic down real low, but I could be a background singer.
yeah, you know,
no,
you
because
fit in.
no, for real though, because I was like, man, it was like it's a song to where they're playing the guitar, it's like an acoustic, and I was like, man, Jester could play this. I sounded
You really
amazing.
talk your heart together.
You plotting and planning on it.
Hey, you put it in your mind that you was gonna do that now.
I said, bless. I said, I sound amazing right now.
And Jester would play it for you too.
He
knowing
would.
you sound
Yeah,
bad,
he
too.
would. Shout out to Justin.
Shout out to Jester. Jester though is like one of those people. He's one of those like when you're traumatized, somebody who tells you something that cuts deep.
Yeah.
He told me to my face. He said, "You can't sing."
Oh,
Yeah,
just simple as that. Cut through.
I said, "Jester, I can." I mean, I'm not a singer, but I can. He said, "No, no."
Yeah.
That sound like Jester.
So I always think about that. So like because I thought my family had been lying to me. I was like, man, I sound so good in this.
Not you at all.
No, the worst is when you with a bunch of people and the music's playing, and you get deep into a song,
Yep.
and they
And it
hit
cut
that
off.
high note right when the music drops.
Yeah.
Woo! Y'all know how my car is, right? For those that don't know, my radio for some reason it comes on, it goes off, it comes on, it goes off.
no,
I just had, oh man,
Didn't know that.
No, I'll be in the car. I'll be in the car with the family, the kids, they friends. I get to
Breaking
singing
news,
one of them
breaking news.
songs, so that
Not
ECD be on the radio playing one of them dang songs. I get to singing my heart out, and the music drop.
Oh, and
And
you're
that's when
still
I
going.
realized I think I'm a decent singer, but at the same time, when you singing in your car, you just singing. You're not singing, you singing, right? Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm telling
it's
you.
terrible. I
Hey.
try to act like it don't happen though.
No.
Instagram and how you thinking you can sing and everything,
Yeah.
but
For real, for real.
Using filters, using auto-tune.
But hey, welcome back with us, man. We are the platform that drills down to the seed on everything relating to entrepreneurship, including the marijuana industry, the gaming industry, housing market, cryptocurrency. You know, we are a collection of friends. You know, we laugh around on the back end how we do this on Xbox Live all the time. This
Yeah.
is naturally
Yeah.
us. I'm a little bit more like structured because I'm reading stuff, and that's why the glasses on. But on the real, this is us relaxed. This is who we are, and we just want to drill down to the seed on these things that we see could be valuable to you. You know, who have an entrepreneur type of mind, but also wanting to be. We're not woke. We were gonna be. What was the title of the show gonna be?
woke,
Woke
bro.
ignorant. No, it was woke and ignorant.
Woke
Something-
up ignorant.
Or to the club up,
something
you know.
crazy. If you thought hot mango seed was crazy,
For real, right?
We voted on names, and one of the names was gonna be woke and ignorant.
Woke and ignorant. Yeah, that wasn't
I
gonna
think
work.
that was
Yeah.
Rob's
Whose
selection.
idea
That
was
would
that?
have made probably like half a season, and then
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
production would have shut down.
But yo, what's that? What were you talking about earlier? That question you was asking us.
Okay.
You said you
Yeah.
gotta wait.
So I have a question for everybody. You know what I mean? Just to see and gauge what you would think. But I've been asking Henny and LaRue this question and on the Xbox. You know
For
what I
a
mean?
while.
For a while. And I just wanted to bring it to the table and see what it is because somebody told me it. You know what I mean? So you as a person, how your life is now, you are approached by an unknown entity, right? This entity is obviously of a higher being because it just appears before you. You see
like
what
an
I mean?
alien.
It's not necessarily an alien, but it's an entity where it manifests itself to you so that way you know that it's something that's not of this world and of
Okay.
a higher power. You know what I mean? This being tells you that it will grant you everything that your heart desires and everything that you ever wanted to live your best life that you ever had
Now, do you have to just guess it on the spot, or could you keep adding on to it?
No. It knows your being and what you want. So it knows your desires and your want. Like, so remember, this being is at a all-time high. It knows everything. It's all seeing. It's all being. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, wow.
And it lets you know that because it's communicating with you telepathically, not through verbal. So you know already that is on some next world stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it approaches you and it tell you, it'll grant you everything that you want, all your dreams, all your aspirations, everything you want. And in exchange, the life that you have now is forfeit. So everything that you know, all your people, your family, your spouse, your children, everybody that ever know you is going to just seem to them like you just disappear, like they won't know where you are. They'll never be able to recover your body. They'll just be like you just fizzle out. Okay? What would you choose? And the being in this scenario is being truthful. So it's being 100% truthful. Everything is like the way it tells you that it will be. So if you choose the everything that your heart desires, you will get everything that it says that you get.
Now, do you have memory of the? You don't.
You
have
still have your memories. You
Can
still have your memories of your family and everybody that you left
But
behind.
they don't remember you.
But
Yeah,
no,
can you see them?
they will just, it'll just, to them, it'll be like you just disappear. So they'll go searching for you. They'll go looking your people. all
But they
your
can never
fam-
find you.
Yeah.
They'll never find you. They'll never know what happened to you. Nobody will ever know what
So
happened
could
to you.
you see them if you chose to go?
You could
the
never see them again. You go, you
LaRue
would
is
live out
thinking
your
deep.
Yeah.
LaRue is thinking deep on
find
Yeah,
that.
they're
out.
trying to find the holes in it. Yeah, they're trying to-
you go to a different plane. So it's like a world like this, but it won't be anybody you know. You'll just be that person, and then it'll give you the life, everything you desire. You'll be that dude. You'll be everything you ever wanted. No struggling, no nothing.
just like most choices in life, there's variables, because depending on how you grew up in life, and then mine would be easy. I'm going for that.
You go
to
for
make
that.
it the
so
power, yeah.
you and so everybody, all of us, you'll still remember us, and we will not know where you go, and that wouldn't.
Well, it depends on when this happened. If this is pre Florida, oh yeah, I'm taking
so
it easy.
See,
No, he's
it's-
saying, but right now.
Oh, right now,
right now,
Today,
as
today.
it approach you, so everything everything you ever known, you will still have your memory. So it's not like you could just, have your mind wiped like Men in Black. Them man ain't go flash no,
Yeah.
Hit 'em with
they ain't
the-
go flash no light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
All right,
would
then
start
the
a
second
new
option,
life.
then nah, just keep it the same.
So you wouldn't take it
you won't take it.
to have everything you want,
No,
everything.
no.
What about you, LaRue?
No.
LaRue leaving
Because,
us, man.
LaRue going.
LaRue already left us.
Yeah, I think LaRue
No,
blasted
there
off.
was only one certain point, especially back in Virginia lifestyle. That's when that would have been like, I'm taking it easy.
So
Like,
when
I'm
you were
jumping
younger.
off this boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as of now, you would not take it.
No, yeah, I'm good right now because everything seems like whatever I've been working for has actually been in
coming.
line, and
Yeah.
Exactly.
new things and surprising things are happening, and I can handle it. And
That's good.
nah, I'm good. Yeah, keep it going.
So what about you?
So now with me, it would be tricky because I would have to, if that person, that entity was Jesus,
No,
if I knew that, if I could not confirm that was Jesus, because that's my belief,
Okay.
that I would not accept anything from that person would be, or that thing would be an enemy or a demon of some sort or something if they offer me everything. That's like in the Bible how Satan offered,
I hear you, but in this scenario,
Okay.
in this, because remember, this is a hypothetical. If you know.
You see how deep I went.
Exactly. Yeah, you went deep. But this is just like this is fiction. Everything that the beings say will happen, and it's not evil.
I would be too scared. Even if you take religion or spirituality out of it, I'd be too scared. I wouldn't trust it like that. 'Cause you don't know.
What if you felt and you knew it was Jesus?
If I knew it was Jesus, hell yeah. Like man, that, without a doubt. Without a doubt. He ain't even gotta finish his talk. I'm there.
There you go.
Like that's
There you
him. He don't even gotta say yep. I accept where
There
so
we go.
that's my answer.
Cool. All right. So Henny, what about you?
I ain't going no damn where.
Uh,
Like,
chilling in the spot.
I don't give a damn what my heart desires. I got responsibilities.
Okay.
And and a big responsibility with me in this general, because of the way I grew up and the shit that I had to go through growing up, I don't want the others to have to go through that. You know what I mean? So there's no way I'm gonna just leave their ass here by themselves. Can't do it.
So what if I always have to put a twist to it. So what if, along with this, your family would be good?
I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah. So
if they good, I'm gone.
Yeah. If you could if for your sacrifice,
no grief.
Yeah, nothing. Like your sacrifice would give them everything. Like maybe it's a reverse Uno. Was that how they say it?
I mean, I don't think that's the term, but
I'll be trying to be cool. A reverse Uno, no, reverse car. But no, like to where instead of you get everything, like say you can give everything to your loved ones.
I do that.
Yeah.
You would?
If I could give everything, yes, I do that.
That's noble, man. I want to clap for that. I don't know
no,
why.
Henny's a noble person. That's good on that, man. That's
Charitable.
good. That's real. That's good charitable. See, that's what the question brings, because somebody bring this to me, so it just had me thinking. So it was like I just wanted to bring to. What about you, T?
I love my life too much. I love my past, the bad, the good, the PTSD, the everything. I feel that I've lived long enough to where I've come to appreciate what God has given me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to leave. No matter what they can offer. They can offer me all the riches in the world. I feel like I got it anyway.
Right.
True.
You know what I mean? I got the family. I got the house. I got the greatest friends you could ever imagine. People that'll ride for you for real. You know what I mean? What else could I want? The money, that's coming. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I mean? So I couldn't leave.
Seriously. That's what it's all about. That's what that question poses.
But now, what about you? What would you do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, it's no way I could leave, because it's like your people, your family, they'll never know what happened to you. They'll be looking, because I know my people, them man go be looking for me for years and years. They ain't go never stop.
Never.
So it could be like, if they ain't recover nothing, they ain't going to just give up. And to put just the thought about putting them through that is just, it is make your heart sink down low. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be able to have your family dealing with that, and plus, like you say, we don't already have everything. That's the thing, is every day above ground is a blessing. Like when you wake up and you take your breath, a lot of people never get that chance. You see what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be above ground. So don't take for granted the life you have, because the grass not always green on the other side.
Real talk.
Facts. Hey, I love that.
No,
And
I hear that.
That's a deep question.
yeah, I love that. And it's interesting to see how everybody sees it, because I don't know. There's definitely a part of me that's like, oh yeah, I'll take it. But no, I'm like, that's not what you do. But either way, hey man, if you're paying attention, you're following us, man. We're seeing it. We're seeing the engagement. We're seeing the love, man. Keep following us, please. Subscribe.
Can I say something real quick?
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt there, but for those watching, if you can answer that same question in the comments.
Okay.
Exactly.
Answer that same question in the comments. Let us know what you would do if given the same scenario that Souljah just gave to us.
Reverse Uno.
Yeah.
Is that
what?
it's called?
No.
So he applied it.
Reverse car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up.
Trust me, the logic could be
There you
applied.
go. My bad for interrupting.
No, it's all good day. This is us, man. And we're having a good time. So I had some stories that I came across. This has been a wild week. What's weird is sometimes, I think we just kind of coast and we're on autopilot. And you don't pay attention to the news headlines and all that. But I just seen some and I was like, I can't wait to share it with y'all. So I call this the Snake Man. All right. So in recent news, and this is outside of Florida, a man was caught attempting to smuggle more than 100 live snakes from Hong Kong into mainland China.
What?
Trying to breed.
And
Keep-
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and how you ask? So he did this by stuffing them down his pants.
What?
Yes, you heard that correctly.
Wow.
He stuffed approximately 105 snakes down his pants, and he got caught by the custom authorities. So during the inspection, the officers found 6 canvas drawstring bags sealed with tape in the pockets of his pants. And the officers opened the bag and they found live snakes.
Wow.
In each bag. So these snakes included milk snakes, western hognose snakes, corn snakes, Texas rat snakes, and bull snakes.
Good
So
snakes.
So the good thing about this story is none of them were venomous, because that's the first thing I thought.
That's crazy that you knew that.
Well,
Yeah, Henny, how do you know about
I was like, how you know
Good
they good snake?
Good snakes.
I grew up in the country, man.
He said the bull snake. Bull snake
And-
don't sound nice.
Yeah.
No, they're good snakes.
Yeah,
Those are
a
the
bull
snakes that
snake.
take care of our yards.
Yeah,
and-
that seems like
and
it'll run
keep
up
stuff
on you.
out.
A bull snake? Yeah.
Hey, I did see you out my peripheral going, yep. Bull snake, yep.
Catch me off guard.
Look,
Corn
snake. When I see them, they all a snake is a snake to me.
Yeah, nah.
If I see them, I mean, I ain't trying to. I don't care if it's
The word snake is untrustworthy.
Yeah, I
So,
don't care if it's called baby snake.
Let me tell you, back in the day, they don't have no thing called snake and St. Croix. When I was growing up, they must say snake there now, but I ain't never seen none.
What did they say?
They say snake there now.
Oh, they didn't before.
Yeah, they didn't
No,
have
no,
them.
because they bring mongoose to the island, and then mongoose was, you know how
Oh, mongoose, yeah, they
Yeah,
fight
they
them.
take care
Yeah,
of
exactly.
that's
So the
their
mongoose them
enemies.
went rampant to the point where like they would be crossing the street and people running them over. They so rampant, you just seen them dart across
wow.
the street.
I
But
never
they take out the
seen one,
snakes,
but-
though.
Yeah, they dangerous though.
So look, out of these species I just named, right? 4 of the species aren't native to China, and this made this a super
illegal.
threat, right?
Right.
To them, this man
Invasive
trying to
species.
smuggle. So I can't help but think like, man, don't this sound like a Florida story? Like,
It sounds like
Yeah.
a Florida man. I was waiting for the Florida.
Because there's all
Yeah.
kind of like an invasive species over here because of
Pythons?
people. Yeah, try to keep
Yeah,
them as
invasive.
pets, then all of a sudden just let them go.
And they be
But
They couldn't
growing.
handle
My
it.
question is, why? What's the reason of him bringing them snake?
probably money.
Breeding, it's just for the fact
Money.
of breeding. Like if you're
But-
trying to bring in animals, you're trying to at least.
But why they
make some
illegal to
copies.
bring in, or what? Do you just can't bring in
In
snake?
your
No,
pants,
not-
hell
not-
yeah.
Certain,
Yeah,
yeah, certain parts where
No,
wherever you
obviously
go.
not in your pants, but you can't. They have to have proper channels for,
But some
for
snakes-
shipping snake. and thing.
Certain snakes or certain animals are illegal in certain territories because of invasive species.
Invasive.
They can change the whole.
So then, why bring them here?
But I feel like
he
it's
tried
got to be
because people.
it's got to be something illegal though. If 4 of the species aren't native or found in
Yeah.
China where he's trying to go, and he's trying to bring them over, he might be, you know.
So he was bringing them here or to China?
China.
He got stopped in Hong Kong going to mainland China.
Oh.
So he was going to China. So this man was trying to.
Oh,
it
he
a
was
And they
in
don't play.
China.
No, he was in Hong Kong.
We still consider China.
Yeah, I just say Hong
No,
Kong.
no.
Yeah, it's still China, but yeah, let's not get in. Yeah.
We plan to like.
Yeah, that's because
move
it was
hard and
blowing me
everything.
for me. I was like, but it's in Hong Kong.
I know.
I asked no question.
No,
get
in
it.
China. It was all in China. He was flying from one part of China
Okay,
to
well, if
another.
he's staying in China now, if
Yeah.
you were coming to US with the snake, that's why I was like, but why?
He still would have got caught up too because there's a whole species list. Every time plants, everything you come in, they have a whole list for.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
Know
declare
that,
it.
yeah. So,
You imagine?
declare it.
You imagine? You find out the dude you sit next to
got snakes.
got snakes
Oh,
in his
man.
pants on the plane.
Yo,
Dude, people are playing.
You,
this is a perfect Samuel Jackson moment. Like,
yo,
I tell you
Wasn't
one
there a
thing.
movie called Snakes Plane?
snakes on the
Yeah,
plane.
snakes on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes on the plane.
What?
yeah.
Snakes on the plane.
Could
But let
you
me tell
imagine?
when you sit down next to somebody on the plane and these are normal, regular, everyday, just regular person,
Yeah.
give
Let it.
thanks and praise, boy.
Yeah, for real.
Trust me, because they have people that you to sit down next to them, and let me tell you, it'll be rough, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be rough.
Wait, how about? I had somebody ask me about the DoorDash hat.
No.
Oh, they asked about the DoorDash?
They asked. They was like, "Yo, you can." I did not know you could order.
Hey, let me tell you, right?
A hat.
I have a part 2. I have an update of that DoorDash.
DoorDash part 2.
Update of that
DoorDash part
DoorDash
two.
because
Part
let me
two.
say, first off, DoorDash, if you're watching, sponsor your boy. You don't already know everything going to be set. Fire go blaze on top of your
Fire go
platform.
blaze.
Everything going to be right. Trust me,
Okay,
I'm not so
okay.
I tell you that. But look, so I get comfortable after the hat. So now, when it come time, I have a birthday party to go to. Is if you're watching, you already know. I know you're watching.
This man is really pitching.
But I just letting you know. I get invited to a birthday party for a young girl, right? She's 10. She's just making 10. So this is a real big thing. And she into anime, right?
Yeah.
So she's into Demon Slayer.
Shout out. Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out.
She really big. So the whole party is Demon Slayer team.
Yeah.
So
Fire.
it come up to the time to that the party is tomorrow, right? So I realized this just yesterday. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have enough time to go out and be searching because it's a specific thing I want to get for her.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? Let me type it in DoorDash. I don't know why. I just be like, let me type it in DoorDash. And I pull it up and let me tell you, a lot. 45 minutes later,
Oh, wow.
hanging on my door.
What was
It's
it?
a gift. It's a figurine of the girl with the thing in her mouth. Nazumi. She have like that scroll in her mouth.
Ah, okay.
You know her name?
No, not
it's
at all.
Nazarini
No,
or something like that. But she's the main. She's like one of the main characters in Demon Slayer. You know what I mean? So I just type her name in DoorDash, and it pull up a list of different shops.
And it bought you the whole doll
Yeah,
and everything.
so I could have picked what I want. So I get a plushie of her, and I had it delivered to the door. It hanging on the door. 45
nice.
minutes.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And he still drop. That's crazy.
Yeah.
DoorDash, if you don't pay
Let me
this
tell you,
man,
I trying to
it's-
tell you, B, when you want something and you don't feel like going out and get it, just type it in DoorDash.
and DoorDash.
DoorDash. We're dash for anything.
Seriously, B.
Is that how?
Yeah.
Is that how
Basically.
life is gonna be?
That's how it go be.
I'm out of batteries.
Yep.
No,
DoorDash.
bull.
energize that to you.
Honestly, because you can do the whole grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Just sit in front of
already
your
did
house.
it.
Yeah,
I
really.
do Costco because I don't feel like going and trying to park and wrestling with all these people in
This
Costco.
is
right.
I'll go
Grocery
online and order it, and they'll deliver it right to the house like in 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's a
Yeah,
blessing.
we
Saves
hitting
you
there.
parking
That's the
and
world
everything.
we're living in.
We,
Like,
you just don't have to do what you used to do. Everything just comes to you now, fast.
Especially if I'm at work.
The thing is, I don't know what I'll DoorDash next. And, you know,
you got to keep us updated. We want to know.
Yeah.
We want to know a monthly report of what Souljah Bless. And you should. I want to see you order something big. Like,
okay, I could do that.
DoorDash a DJ.
I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to order something big and I'm going to debut it here on the show live.
there we go.
A live DoorDash thing. Listen,
You know, DoorDash on the show.
as a man that I
He
say
should.
one thing. This is a big thing that I always just tell a lot of people. You can't put a price on convenience.
Oh,
Facts.
if you don't pay him,
Yeah, you
pay
can't
him
know how close that
DoorDash.
thing is. But
Facts.
Seriously,
That's real.
Man, that should be cut and
you
used.
can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
But look, check this out, man. We're gonna definitely stay updated on them
Yeah.
stories, man.
Dash.
But hey, also another story I came across, right, was this is so funny too, because there was like 2 episodes ago, he was talking about how his name gets misrepresented. Like he'll go in for a job interview, and they'll be like, "Oh, oh, you're Thomas Jenkins."
Yeah, yeah.
We thought so. This story right here is funny. I found, and it was this week. So a black man named Dwight Jackson, he's recently filed an employment discrimination lawsuit against a hotel in Detroit, Michigan, alleging that the Shinola, if I said that right, hotel only offered him a job interview after he changed the name on his resume. And this is according to CNN. This is going to hit home for people with funny names. So apparently Dwight applied for a job. He was using his real name, again, Dwight Jackson, on his resume, and he was denied for an interview. So then later, after he decided to change the name on his or his resume, to John Jabrowski. And after doing that, he was offered an interview with that same resume.
Wow.
So Jackson's lawsuit accuses the hotel of violating what's called the Michigan Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act. And this prohibits discrimination practices, policies, and customs in the exercise of those rights based upon religion, race, color, national origin, age, sex, height, weight, all of these things, marital status, and so much more. So I'm just wondering, like, I'm thinking of everybody's names. Y'all really got more common names than me.
Oh, yeah. Jawan LaRue.
Yeah. Like, for me,
Jawan,
Yeah.
you getting no job.
listen.
Still had a good job, though. With Jawan.
Jawan, they don't even want to talk to you on the phone.
Listen,
Like, we
you
got
know
this
how-
applicant Jawan here.
Do you know how many times I thought about trying to change my name just because
Would
of
you?
that?
Nah, man.
No, not change it, but I'm saying on my
Yeah.
resume. Like saying like, man, I could go Michael.
Or John.
LaRue.
Jawan.
Matthew.
John.
John Jawan.
John Jawan.
Yeah.
John Jawan. John. Yeah.
But no, like my middle name, too much info right now, but Michael is my middle name. I could change my first name to Michael LaRue. I thought about that.
Matthew Michael.
Matthew Michael.
She's trying to
LaRue.
give me a
Get
whole
your
new
two
identity.
First names is on him.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch
Ricky
it, 'cause
Bobby.
I have two first names.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
But yo, have y'all ever experienced that? Have you ever experienced
Man.
I've experienced. I haven't had to do the name change, but like I was saying before, I've had where they thought I was white, because my name is Thomas Arthur Jenkins III. That's right, that's me. Thomas Arthur Jenkins III, right?
Yeah.
And so when I apply, they assume that a white guy going to walk in. So when I walk in and I tell them, this is, it's Thomas Jenkins here, I get this look where they always turn sideways,
like a stuck, like
huh?
Checking your paperwork,
and then you could definitely tell the whole character changes. Now, with that being said, I use my personality to change most of their minds. Yeah, the swagger to change their minds. But
hopefully
it always starts out that way. Like they have this shocked look on their face when I walk into the room.
I feel you so deep because you know my heck.
The situation's not good.
Yeah,
Dude, you understand what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
You understand what's going on when I tell you I send my resume in. My calls that always come true. When I send a resume come true, boy, that thing is always, and the first words from my mouth was like, hey, like this is John speaking. They was like, wait. Like John, I was like,
Especially
this is John Leon. This is John, and it was like, oh, okay. I still come in. When I come in and they actually see the face behind it, it's like you already know you ain't getting this job. I know I ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? Because it's like it don't match up with it. But like T say, the swagger on the next level. So you could always, when you go into it, like most times, like
Most
you
of
say,
the time,
hopefully,
yeah.
right?
Hopefully.
They'll judge a book by the cover, but when they find
Easily.
out that you articulate and you could actually make common sense, you see what I'm saying?
Now you work yourself into a maybe.
Exactly.
Because now you're not
At least you could be in the maybe category.
Yeah, now you're
right.
maybe.
That's the code switch move.
Yeah.
You know what I said?
yeah.
We were talking about code switching. I said when I get in that business setting, when I show up, I already start with a negative because they expected something and gotta, then I show up, and so I use the code switch on them, and I start talking, proper and formal and showing them like, I can play the streets, and I can play business professional. Which one you want?
Yeah.
And you know what I hate about that is like so many for us, like I remember being young and that would be titled as you're talking white.
Yeah, all the
You're
time.
talking
I still hear
proper,
it
you're
to this
talking
day.
white. I hate that. I hate it so much. And I'm so glad that disappeared. Like
No,
that's
it
not
didn't.
You know?
No, it didn't.
You think it's I don't hear it.
It's still here to this day.
Yeah.
No.
It's a dumb stigma because that's like saying that when you're educated, you sound white.
This is true.
Or
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
up a book or just something. Just you don't want to talk ignorant all day. You want to be able to at least have a conversation with everybody.
But there's a simple, like we can go so far down this rabbit hole, but like there's a difference of when you're talking proper, using pronunciation and completing sentences. I remember back in the day when that was like, oh man, look at this guy.
He's uppity.
Yeah, he thinks. Look at him using big words.
Exactly.
Like I
It
said,
happened to me so much times. It's like growing up from where I come from, I using regular words like misunderstood.
yeah.
And they was like, why you using such big words for? I was like, misunderstood is a big word.
that's a
I
big
never
word.
know that, and that's the thing because we done already on a different level. You see what I mean? Like it's just like to get that common ground. Sometimes some people elevate up and some people elevate down, and you know what I mean. That's just the way.
Well, I
it is.
think that's why we all click so good though, because all of us are very intelligent, but we also understand. We got the street ways too, so it's a combination where we can switch into professional or we can talk informal and relax easily back and forth, and it's not difficult for us to go into a deep subject, but then turn around and talk about the rap beef going on. You know what I mean?
And I'll tell you somebody who went into a deep subject yesterday, or the couple days ago. Joe Biden, when he was at the NATO summit. Did y'all see him
Yes.
speak at the NATO summit?
Yes.
Oh,
He went a little too deep. How about that?
so ever since his subpar.
You fell asleep again?
No. But ever since his subpar performance at the debate, most people in America and around the world have been anticipating how this NATO summit was going to go. So this NATO summit just happened recently, and Joe Biden, again, did not do well at the debate. So I watched it. I don't know if y'all did, but he sounded confident. He appeared to be mechanically there, right? but he still managed to make a lot of alarming mistakes. You know, he fumbled on some names, he rambled on, and he just really didn't ease the concerns that we have, right, when we're thinking about being voters in the 2024 election. So, man, like, since that point, I'm wondering now, like, where are y'all? Are y'all, when you seen him speak, I know that it's on both sides. Some people say he did great. I think there's a lot of areas he did great in. There's other people saying, like, look at him, man, he's frail, like, bro, like. So where are y'all right now today?
He got to go.
It's not looking good. It's in a bad state in a way. Like I just shocked to believe that this is the best that the Democrats, not the United States per se, but the Democrats have to offer. Like they know.
No, this is the United States. Yeah.
So they know for a fact that he is not on the level and well enough to be able to take on one of the most, commanding jobs in the world. Now, granted, his mind is still there. I don't think he has a decline or a cognitive function that's not right, because let me tell you, my father had Alzheimer's and the symptoms is not in parallel with Joe Biden. Joe Biden, he could still deliver thoughts and come up with coherent speech. Like, this is showing that his mind is still there. It's just he has a little fumble every now and again, and I think that's what even now is under a microscope. And so because he's fumbling, is being even more magnified, and is like, man,
little things can create a great fracture.
Yeah, I know.
So here's the thing, though. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm just saying, like the little fumbles, little micro, whatever you want to call it, micro fractures, whatever, it creates a whole major rip out there.
But I don't think he have Alzheimer's like how people is saying.
It's whatever he has it should not be representing what we are right now.
What he has is he's old. That's
exactly.
Like,
that's what it is.
The reality is he's just old. The fact is, though, when he is speaking, yes, he said somebody's name wrong. Okay, he had gaffes like that.
Yeah.
But when it came to policy, was he speaking correct?
He was.
And that's what matters the most. He still is on point on policy. He still is on point on making sure that our economy is getting better and better. The numbers been coming out, and it's just been getting better and better. Only two things ain't been getting better. That's the cost of food and energy.
And it just went down.
And they went down. With that being said, everything he's doing is still on point. It's just he's old. He slips up on a word. He walks way slower. Yeah. But compare that to who he's going against.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even think who he's going against even knows what the truth is.
That's the only reason why he looks good.
No, it's not the only reason.
I'm just talking about just from this level. That's the only reason why he looks the way he looks now, because right now the playing field is non-existent. We only talk about two people.
Right, that's facts.
That's the only thing I'm pointing out. Is has nothing to be personal against him.
Yeah.
But I'm saying because of how the way America is, what we represent, and stuff like that. Image is very important, no matter where you go.
It's true.
Especially when you're representing something at a very high plateau, such as the government in the world, or not the world,
would you have somebody that looks great but don't know what the fuck? Don't know what they're doing, or would you rather have somebody that knows what they're doing but they don't look great? Which would you rather have?
Not looking great. I mean, not
looks
know what they're doing,
great and don't know what they're doing, or don't look great.
I mean, because this is going to go too deep. Yeah,
I know our American thing. We capitalists. We got to be the best. We got to be number one. But right now, we are number one.
I can tell you one thing, though, really quick, not to cut you off. Really quick, I was at the gym, and, I was hitting the treadmill. They have all the TVs up at the top.
Yeah.
Is almost every TV this morning, have Will Biden drop out the race? Biden not good fit footing. They reevaluating, and it's like TV. Not only just Fox, but CNN, MSNBC, all of these.
Agenda.
So it's fully across the place. Like right now, it's not looking good for Biden.
Well, this is the thing. Like where it's at right now too is like they've been having some polls. With Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, and they actually have it pretty close. And it's showing polls that are higher, showing that Kamala Harris will do better. So I think that there is a chance, and there's so much time. I mean, it's a little bit of time, literally like 3 months.
I think it'd be political suicide if you dropped out.
But no, I think that, it could be something as serious as a doctor advises him to. or something, you know. But either way, like, it's interesting. The next 3 months are going to be very interesting. Because this not only affects like our country and all of that, not all of that, but our country, but it also affects the economy. It affects all of these entities that could make money, that, you know, make or break us as an economy. So like, this is high stakes, and
Not
it's
only that,
wild.
it hurts our relationships with our allies.
Other countries, and they're not liking us right now whatsoever.
Right.
What it seems like, they're not liking us whatsoever.
And it all comes back to that mighty dollar, man. But thank you, everybody that's tuned in right now. We are the Hot Mango C podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us, you know.
Please.
And we're going to continue to drill down to the seed on all of these amazing topics. And today, though we're getting close to the end, our main topic's on marijuana. And there's a super dope announcement that was made this week. So in marijuana news this week, the Senate Appropriations Committee approved an amendment to let the Department of Veterans Affairs doctors recommend medical marijuana to military veterans in states where marijuana is legal. So this is, and what I really love, it's a new initiative to push cannabis as an alternative to opioids to veterans, because, you know, we all know that these veterans go to war, they come back and they get strung out on opiates, and it's so crazy, you know, that a lot of the people you see out there are on the streets are veterans. So as a veteran, this makes me personally very happy, because being someone who experienced PTSD, you know, after serving overseas in a war, Iraqi freedom, one of the cures that really helped me make it through was marijuana. I smoked marijuana every day, and it was the one thing at points that would make me forget about it, to not think about it. And it's truly an amazing healing component for PTSD, for anxiety, and for so many other mental illnesses. So do y'all love this news as much as I love this news?
That's great.
Major win.
Big win.
Another step.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like
Another step.
It's another step.
We're watching a lot. It's gonna be legal everywhere. It's
it's
heading there.
coming.
It's just, they're just building their bill to where they can get their favors done, their tax, their money, their everything from the vertical licensing. Get everything that favors them first, and then let it trickle down slowly, so that let enough of the middleman and the little man to get just enough of their foot in the door to be able to grow marijuana, process marijuana, be a nursery for marijuana, do all these other steps, but still have their ways to control it. So it's going to happen. But this is a great step, though.
So what's like your prediction, you think, like in the next 5 years? Where do you see it?
2030, between 2030 2035, it should be legal all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What will that look like? Is that going to be like you can go and buy a joint at 7-Eleven?
It was already sold to us through the movies, Kimosabis and stuff like that. You go to 7-Eleven, get a box of Kimosabis and whatever, get you some joints right there, get away even some flavored tea, because they're going to use the terpenes and make like teas and drinks out of it, sodas. Now you're going to get Sprite, sour diesel, you're going to get Coca-Cola. Whatever, OG Kush or something like that.
OG Great.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're going to pull up to McDonald's.
I was sitting there thinking
Now you get your cheddar cheese with the new sativa.
You think it's
something
gonna
like
be in the
it's
foods,
going to
too?
start.
That
It's going to
Mountain
start a
Dew.
widespread of like,
That'll be good with our
everything.
cookies.
Hey, that
The-
Mountain Dew Baja Yoda.
especially flavors like perfumes, colognes, like even Glade. Glade you might get a indica,
Sip that shit.
mango Kush flavor or something like that. Like,
Cologne, you said?
as soon as it gets legal, it is going to hit every single market, and that's
Yeah.
when America's infrastructure.
And right now, the government's at least this administration
Uh-huh.
is pushing to, get it to a easier.
Much money, man. I'm telling you, this would probably put a choke out on like the alcohol industry, tobacco industry. Like maybe not tobacco industry, because that goes hand in hand almost.
That's too large.
But the what is it? The RX or medical industry with the pills, that will take a hit.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of
that's-
people going to
and
turn
that's
to the herb.
like, I think that's what's so cool, right? I can imagine the VA right now approving this, now having their medical experts on it, creating pills for this, like using marijuana. Like, I think it's such a big thing, and it's like, even if it gets to a point to where the military doesn't P test. I don't know if they still do, but I know, like, when I was in, we get P tests, and marijuana was just always like, yo, like, come on.
They
like,
do the hair.
Yeah, that's the real deal.
Yeah. No, if you refuse to take it, they'll be like, it's all good. We'll take your blood, or we'll take your hair.
Blood or swab or anything.
That's why I wish I would have been ball at that time. Ball up my front, like, hey, take my hair follicles. I ain't got no hair to take.
I think with as far as when it becomes fully legal everywhere, though, where they're going to get us, like Flex was telling us earlier, is taxes. They're gonna tax it like crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Because
that's America's DNA right there.
Yeah,
you can't
tax, and it's gonna be a heavy tax for that. I think it's probably gonna be a bigger tax than tobacco.
Heavier, because the value's there. People want to buy.
So let me ask you: think you'll be able to go and buy a carton of friggin' Diamond Kush?
Maybe not in 5 years, but not long afterwards.
I go chain smoking.
Yeah, not long afterwards. We're gonna be buying. You'll be able to get the cartons.
Yeah, the new chain smokers will be joint smoking.
Yeah.
New segments over there.
We'll get some of them cookies like that bag behind you there. Get cookies.
Shout out to cookies.
Look, this the seed right here. This the seed right here. Be the first brand to have cartons of joints. Be the first brand. Be the new Newport, the new
just
Marlboro.
A carton design.
Have the carton ready, yo.
Yeah.
If you are out there, this is the seed to plant into you. Nobody's doing that. Offer cartons, the 24 pack.
Do everything.
I would buy up like 50
Was it the full
pounds.
carton packs, the individual box, the soft pack, the hard pack?
Right.
Everything they already there, just flip it over, hybrid over, and just run it like that.
Y'all got me thinking so heavily on that.
That's your seed right there.
Like I want to fast forward time.
Hey, but man, it's been a wonderful episode. Thank you so much for still tuning in and rocking with us. If you're here, as we always do, we like to end with a spotlight shout out, and this is a time to where we take to shout out somebody we see doing great things in the community or using their gifts and talents to spread love in the world. So today, as we move around the round table, we got Rob Rader. Who you shouting out?
Oh yeah. I had multiple people, but I'm going to pick the homie, DJ Shotman.
Oh yeah!
Shout out to the brethren.
VI Massive.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shot,
been out on the
man.
boats DJing, hitting like Europe and in certain parts of the islands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's out there killing it. Now he's back. Now he's doing hotels. He's doing restaurants. He's doing like big name situations right now. So he's doing his thing.
Shot man.
So shout out to the brethren. Yeah, the shot man.
works
Shout out
hard.
Don.
Shata done.
Shata Don.
Hey,
man.
backstory on that, like, hey, let me tell you, me and this man went junior high together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I heard.
From
Yeah.
seventh grade, I knew this man.
Long time.
A long time I know this man.
In the States.
We was brand newbie.
And y'all at the States
And now we're in the States together at the same spot. He
Man.
doing his thing, I doing my thing. Hey, listen, the VI Massive is everywhere. We may be a small place, a small island, but let me tell you, the roots
well
reach
connected.
far. You know what I mean?
well connected.
That's it. VI Massive
Shot
stand tall.
Don is so chill. That dude is one of the coolest brothers.
Yeah,
He just-
one of the most laid back
Coolest
people you
brothers,
ever
laid
meet.
back,
Seriously.
Stay the same. Like
Seriously.
Yeah.
He's a
Real
real
nice.
good dude. Real good dude.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Shot Man. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
Hey, me and him about the same height. I feel like I met Rob and Shot Man on the same day.
Pretty much most of y'all probably.
Yeah, we all met
yeah.
probably around the same time.
Yeah.
With them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to you, man. We definitely see you out on the boat rocking, and your energy. I just know you're spreading good energy wherever and to whoever you encounter. So keep doing what you do, man. You're our spotlight. Shout out.
Shot it done.
Yes, sir. And how we like to end the show, of course, is with the jewel of the day. Today it is walk by faith, not by sight. So this is a scripture that comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. And this scripture is actually, some backstory, is a letter from Paul writing to the Corinthian church. And he's encouraging them to trust the process. So in this digital world that we live in, your numbers may not look extravagant as you would like them to be. Or your products may not be selling as fast as you hope for. Or your client list may not be growing according to your plan, but I tell you, walk by faith. Because if you know God, he has the ability to turn a setback into a setup, a dead end into a never-ending flow of blessings. So keep going, Trust the process and walk by faith, trusting that the best has yet to come. We are the Hot Mango Seed Podcast, and until next time, friends, stay blessed.
Yes, sir.
And bid adieu. I lost my breath when I was reading that.
Nah, it's all good.
It breaks
Please
my heart.
make sure you follow us, hit that bell, that notification, comment, like, subscribe. You know how it is. Follow us on Facebook.
Oh God.
And vengeance.
I'm a mango seed.
Only Henny can do
And
that.
I, a mango seed.
That Spanish one. Kill me that time.
Peace.
I can't remember either.
Yes, man.
I can see both of them.
So we fight here for freedom. One fist multiplied to a whole coliseum. We out here marching in the streets for a reason. It's CMR, take 'em off.